going on YouTube? Slowest R32 here, and I hope you're not tired of me because I have another video. And in this video, I'm going to be installing these manifolds onto that block. So be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever. You know the drill. Enjoy. All right, guys. Like I said before, I'm just going to be installing the intake and the exhaust manifold on the RB25. I have my intake manifold bolts right here that I need to clean off. Both of my manifolds right there that are going to go on my RB25 gasket. And then I have another one in here. There you go, my intake gasket. I might put the valve cover on, might not, I don't know, depending on how motivated I feel at the end of the night. So I'm gonna go look up my torque spec sequence and my order that the bolts get tightened up and everything, and get right back to you guys. I always get so excited when I take the plastic off of the engine because it's come a long way. Like, it always just amazes me that me and my buddy Danny put that together. But since I'm not using new hardware, I use a little all-purpose cleaner and made sure all my bolts, threads of my bolts were clean and all that fun stuff, because you don't want to go in there dirty. You know, stuff on the threads can make sure it doesn't seal too properly. So I wanted to do that. And then the I got the, I think I knew this exhaust stud kit for the 25, so those are already kind of on there. Then it came with these studs or nuts and washers, so that's going to go on first. Then I'll let you guys know what happens.
A few moments later.
Not gonna lie to you guys, I hate having to use a tool like this when there are like better tools to use, but I can't because of like the clearance and whatnot. So I'm over here tightening this nut like a caveman. I'm building a damn old Mustang in the 50s, and this is like all I have. Like, no, we have other things, but this is what we have to use when we have to make things work. All right, guys, so the exhaust manifold is on, not torqued down or anything, but it is on. I followed the sequence to get them tight. I had to fight it a bit because some of those were kind of hard to reach because it's a top mount, but wow, look at that. Really proud of that. Looks good. It's coming together pretty well. Now I'm gonna go do the exhaust side. I got all my bolts cleaned up because, like I said before and in other videos, you do not want to do anything with dirty bolts. If you're not getting new ones, you want to use clean old ones. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I just want to take a second to point out how slow I can be sometimes. I'm not going to be using the OEM bolts, these right here. I'm not going to be using these because the manifold came with hardware. I don't know how I overlooked that, but yeah, the manifold comes with hardware. So I'm going to take those out of those positions right there and put these in there. So sorry about that. Stay tuned. Like I say stay tuned a lot. Check back in a second or something. I don't know. I'll be back. YouTube, I have to say, I'm an idiot. I'm sitting there watching all these videos about people putting these manifolds on right there. And I'm like, how are they getting all the studs in, or the bolts or whatever in? And I have these two left over. I had this one left over right there, and I had that one in the back. And I was like, dude, how are they getting it in? Because I had a couple bolts left over. I'm like, dude, there's no way. Come to realize, those two bolts come out. And I'm just a fucking idiot. So I'm about to get everything torqued down, and then you're gonna see the final product. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube. This right here, that's an RB25 with some manifolds. Oh! Look at that. Look at that. I didn't put the throttle body on just yet, just because, I mean, I'm not going to torque it down yet, but everything is torqued down to spec. Not a lot of light over here, but you can see that the exhaust manifold's on. All those are torqued down. Surprisingly, those were a really low torque setting, so I didn't really do much with that. But these ones, all torqued down. I got my my coolant lines, or my plugs in there for my coolant and stuff. But yeah, that was my night. Look at this thing. It looks way more complete now, like infinitely more complete, and I absolutely love it. It makes me want to get it on the road even more. Oh, so what the fuck is that sound? It's the AC. But yeah, that was it. That's the whole video. Like I said earlier, I was an idiot and I didn't know that these right here, where these were, these studs came out. I figured that out, got it in. I'm just gonna put a little oil on these areas right here to keep it moist while it's sitting, waiting to be put in. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, yada, 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 whatever. Goodbye.